Hey guys, it is Marianne at Thrive and welcome to my channel. In this video today, I am going to show you one of the easiest and quickest ways for you to do some of the calculations you need inside Microsoft Excel using the AutoSum feature. Now, whether this is managing the finances for a business or a team or for your exec, or looking after your own personal finances and wanting to crunch those numbers with confidence, this feature is going to be a game changer for you. It's also much easier than you think. So let's jump in and get started. So let's start with something nice and simple. Let's find our AutoSum feature. And it lives right here in our Home tab. So I'm working in Excel on the desktop on a PC. From my Home tab here in the ribbon, we've got this section called Editing, and you'll see this little Greek sign, sigma, and that's for your AutoSum here. So this is designed to help you instantly calculate totals, averages, counts, and more, all just with a single click. So now what we're going to do is we're going to see it in action. So I am going to say, let's say we want to have a look at the total sales for January from my team. All I need to do is pick the cell that I want that to happen in, and then we click AutoSum. And you can see here that it's going to highlight what it thinks I should be auto-summing based on where this cell is and what is around it. I can hit enter and bang, done. I can now format that and work with it whatever I like. It works the same way for rows. So here I might want to know how many sales has Marty McFly made. And again, I click here and I can auto-sum. And it's going to automatically recognize that in this instance, there's nothing above it. So it's going to look to the left and say, you obviously want to look at these. It's not picked up these cells because they don't have numbers in them. And again, I can hit enter and it's giving me his total. So Excel's doing that heavy lifting for me. Now, sometimes it might not recognize the range correctly. It might miss something. So let's say, for example, that in February, Dana didn't have anything. If I go here and go AutoSum, you can see that what it's done is the range it's picked up stops when we run into an empty cell. So it's looking at data that's consecutively attached. What I can do, though, is I can tell it now that actually I can edit this and manipulate it still. So I could obviously type in here if I want to, or I can grab this and run it up, and that's going to edit it and show me what I'm working with now. So I'm getting the correct results. I could also, if I wanted to, obviously in here, when I go to AutoSum, I can, once it's done, I can also change it. So if we wanted to look at a quarter and get quarters results, this would be how I would sum for the quarter, okay? And it's going to pick up all of the data and it's going to ignore all of the blank cells or the cells that don't have information that will fit the function that it's trying to do. So that's if we want to create a sum. But of course, sometimes we want to do things that are different to just making a total. So you can, if you click the little drop down next to the icon, so I'll go back to March here. If I drop down here, we can actually look at some other options here. So we can do an average, we can count the numbers, we can look for the maximum and the minimum. So if you're looking to interpret and analyze your data in a really quick way, you can do some of these in a really simple way without having to jump in and do the full function options. Obviously, if we click more functions here, it's going to open up your normal insert function. So you'll move into more of a manual process of walking through it. So here I might decide that I want to see the average. So what's the average for March? And the average for March was 1152. So again, I can take a simple set of data and be able to pull all of those interrogation tools together in a really quick way. And that's it. AutoSum in a nutshell. Whether you're adding up sales, finding averages, or just trying to keep your data really tidy, this tool can be a lifesaver. If you found today's tutorial helpful, then be sure to like and subscribe so that you're updated on all the new content that comes out. Feel free to share this video with anyone in your network that you think could benefit from knowing about this handy little feature. The other thing to keep or to check out are the notes in this video. There's a link to a tool that can help you to get started with Excel if you're looking to start using this tool more to manage your numbers, your data, and information in a much more organized and streamlined way. If you've got any questions, pop it as a comment on the video or find me hanging out on social media under Thrive Admin Services. Have a great day.